Hello, welcome all to our YouTube live. So let me introduce myself first. Well, my name is Arpita Chatterjee, and I have started my career at the age of 19 years with a very low profile like receptionist, telecaller, and now I'm working as a business head. So journey of this 20 years was phenomenal. I have learned a lot. I have learned a lot of ups and downs, a lot of challenges. I have experienced, and then I really thought that why not I share my all knowledge and wisdom with others. And for that I took a proper training from eminent mentors, and now I became a certified mindset and life coach. And now I'm ready with my batches as well. I'm taking one-to-one session also, so I'm started my coaching journey. So today I've invited Prachi, who is also a mindset and manifestation coach. So welcome, Prachi, in our YouTube live. Tell me something about you and about your experience, about your journey or of as a life coach, as a mindset and manifestation coach.
Thank you so much, Arpita, for inviting me. First of all, I really love your energy. Whenever you get into any room, I can sense your energy. You really make everybody, very much live. So, as you know me personally, but like I came from a very small town and I grew up as a very low self-esteem person. I got born and brought up into a very orthodox Brahmin family, and where girls are not supposed to do certain things, where girls are not supposed to, pursue a career. They are not supposed to get educated. Also, they are not supposed to go outside. But I was fortunate enough, and I was leading my life wonderfully into corporate. I have like 12 years of corporate background also. So it was initially very difficult for me to adjust into the corporate environment, but somehow I was able to manage, and all those wisdom I wanted to share with other people. And during the COVID period, I understand, this is my calling. I really love enjoying. I really love speaking with the people, and whenever they come to me with any trouble, any problem, I really love working with them. So this is how I started my professional journey as a life coach, and I got trained with so many trainers, and now I'm pursuing my life coach journey along with my professional career as well. So thank you so
Wonderful.
much,
It was
for
so good. It was so good and so inspiring. That exactly is, you are absolutely right, Prachi. When we start our journey, we didn't know that what exactly our intention is. I have started this self development journey just because of one reason, because I was too perfectionist person. I like एक line भी अगर टेढ़ी है तो मुझे irritation हो जाती थी, and I know I was have an anger issue. I always got short tempered with my my team member, because I have to handle all our branches, all our agent network, and we have a big team. Like every department I have handled more than 10, 20 team members. So I really shouted on them sometime, and they are really feel scared sometime to work with me. And this gives me a lot of like मेरी आंखें खुल गई कि भाई यार ऐसे नहीं चलेगा. आई हैव टू वर्क ऑन माई सेल्फ. जनरली यहाँ पे क्या होता है, लोग दूसरे पे इल्जाम डाल देते हैं कि यार टीम ही गलत है, मैं थोड़ी ना गलत हूँ. But I took in a positive way. I took that no, it's not their fault, it's my fault. I don't have any right to put my all anger on them. And that's the reason I have chosen this self development journey, that to change myself. And the moment I change myself, I have just practiced all this visualization and this meditation, this solitude morning, everything I have learned from my mentor and my tribe member. And then I really felt a lot of difference in me. And one thing I really feel that the most difficult thing that everyone is at this present scenario is this modern, like obviously all women are also now working these days, and obviously we have to manage our home also. So this work life balance is really very difficult. Most of the women have faced this kind of problem, how they can balance their personal life and professional life. And this all thing I have learned from my mentor, and now I believe that I'm very good in handling multitasking and handling my personal and professional life. What about you, as you are also working and you are also managing everything in your home, and even you are staying in a obviously independently, how you manage everything?
amazing question, Arpita. Of course, Miss, like most of the time, we also faced it earlier in our work life thing. And also, Miss, like many of our clients, especially the female clients, come to us and they talk about this. But I believe is like I personally believe that there's no such concept of balance, work life balance. वो कभी भी नहीं होता है. So there is a harmony thing. जब हम orchestra में जाते हैं, so we see that one instrument is playing at a particular time, at other time some other instrument is playing, and this is how it's like every when all the things are playing properly, with a different kind of blend of the instrumental voices, then it becomes a melody, right? So same goes with our work. कभी कभी हमारा work demands more attention from our side. कभी कभी हमारी family wants more attention. For example, there is a young mother, so she really wanted to work also, and she wanted to keep her family also. She wanted to take care of her child also. So her first priority, she has to understand, her first priority is her child. She can't go like, I can't do the work life balance. So she has to understand, this is my priority, this thing can wait for some time. And once somebody has so much of financial commitment, and they really feel that this is something, that job or the promotion is very much important, so they have to work for that. And maybe during that time the family can be little neglected, but you can anytime catch up. So this is how I take up work life concept, Arpita. I really feel that everything should be into the harmony. Balance is something I don't think it works all the time for all the people.
True, very true, and I completely agree with you that it's very important that we can learn the techniques, the strategy to how to plan, how to make like time management. This is one of the major issue that most of the working women or the men also facing. So initially I also faced this problem of time management. Then I have really strategized, really planned, like how I do. Like obviously one day before I plan my next day, and for that I have set like like one is some urgent and important work. I have divided the work in one urgent and important, and there is urgent but not important, and there is important and urgent both, and then not very important, not very urgent. In this way I can scrutinize, and then I have make a to-do list of one day before. And then what I do, I just see in my list how many work I can delegate to my team member or to someone else who can do it. But of course I can't delegate those work to any other person when they are not expertise. So of course I have to train them. So being a, like I'm working as a business head, of course I need to train my team first, then only I can delegate. So this is the way what I do the time management. I can prioritize my list, and then I can delegate and the work, and I can do the best work, the most important, the priority work, the topmost urgent work. I'll do it myself. And then of course I can, obviously I can do the big rock first. Like obviously I have read one book like Eat the Frog. That is beautiful book on time management, where the right author has showed that you need to do the difficult task in the early morning itself, first in the early morning itself. Why? Because that time your mind is fresh, and obviously when you do the difficult task first, then automatically it will be easy for you to do the less difficult tasks as well. What do you think? How you manage your time, Prachi?
Yeah, Arpita, I think this is a challenge for most of the time for everybody, and even I also faced this sometimes, because we all are human being, and sometimes we miss some of the deadlines, and sometimes we feel we are not very productive. We are and we have this mood swing. We have like sometimes we feel very much procrastinated. I think so. Yeah, as you have mentioned wonderfully that there are so many things, everything you can't do it, right? So you have this system that where you delegate the things to everybody. What I feel, Arpita, is you should be very intentional about your morning, right? We are also starting our morning solitude morning thing, where we will be talk more about it. But what I feel is you should be very intentional about your day. If you're not intentional about your day, if you don't know what important work and your the things which you really wanted to work on in order to make your dream life, if you are not very much intentional about that, then some other low priority work, some distractions will come, some Instagram technology related thing, or like the other people, they will occupy your time. So first of all, we have to understand that we need to plan our day with our high priority goals, as you have mentioned, that eat that frog example. This is the first thing. Second thing, we have to start saying no. Sometimes whenever we are in work, but we are all like raise a people pleaser environment. We all are we most of the time feel very difficulty to say no to the other people. अगर हमारे पास टाइम नहीं भी है और अगर कोई आगे कह रहा है कि यार प्लीज ये कर दो, इवन दो वी आर इन मिड ऑफ समथिंग, वी just out of our way we go and we make other person happy, but we don't know how to say no. And कभी कभी हमें ये भी नहीं पता होता है कि अगर हम नहीं बोलेंगे तो अगला, the next person will also understand. So we should very much vocal about our communication. We should this is in case when we don't know how to deal the people, we don't know how to say no, and how the other person will be accepting. If you are communicating in a proper way, of course other person will understand. Sometimes we have like some people who don't even understand the boundary. So if we have very important thing to do, or we have like 24 hours, so we need to accomplish our thing, so we need to set that strict boundary. For example, you are staying in a joint family, and वहां पर आपका एक you have to be very particular कि these are my office hours and these are my personal family hours. So you have to be very much intentional about things. You have to set the proper boundary कि अगर मैं इतने से इतने time में हूँ, so better mama will take care of this particular household thing. Or if somebody is staying with the in-laws who has a little kid, so this time maybe the house help can take care of that. Agar bahut urgent hai, then only you reach out to me. So this is how I feel, Arpita, that the strong boundaries, start saying no and be very intentional about your day. Plan your day in advance, and every day write your win, whatever you are doing, whatever you are accomplishing. So this is how next day our brain will work कि अच्छा इतने सारे मेरे 1 2 3 सारा to do list हो गया है, so now I am in a champion mode, so you can do more productive.
True, very true, and I absolutely agree with you. But whenever you set a boundary, first of all, you need to understand why you cannot set a boundary, because we overthink. For example, you have given a very beautiful example about the delegate the work or to mother-in-law or something, like or most of the married women definitely face this thing, that how to delegate a job to any task, household job to mother-in-law, because वो क्या कहेंगी, मुझे ही सब कुछ करना है. They feel like जब शादी होती है, like मैं सुपर वुमन बन जाऊंगी, मैं सब कुछ काम करके दिखाऊंगी, और वो दिखाने के चक्कर में वन सर्टेन पॉइंट वो डेलीगेट नहीं कर पाते, बिकॉज दे सेट द डॉटर इन लॉ इटसेल्फ सेट एन एग्जांपल कि मैं ही सब कुछ करूंगी, मैं तो सुपर वुमन हूँ. उसके बाद से क्या होता है कि सब लोग उन पे ही डिपेंड करते हैं, डॉटर इन लॉ पे ही डिपेंड करते हैं, नहीं तुम ही सब कुछ बनाओ. एंड देन वन सडन डे व्हेन शी ओवरथिंक, लाइक सब मुझे नौकरानी बना के रख दिया, they have all this best thought, all negative thoughts. So it's very important, from very beginning itself, whenever you do something in your office or in your home, you have to set a very clear expectations, clear thing, that this thing you can do and this thing you have to delegate, otherwise there will be no harmony in the house or in the office also. So overthinking, why overthinking is comes, why we overthink, because always remember that thought can create the belief system create the feelings create the action, and action gives the result. So when thought is plays very important role. When we are wasting our thought with overthinking, wasteful thought, then of course our belief system is also according to that. For example, if I think कि मेरी मदर इन लॉ तो बेकार है, मेरी फादर इन लॉ तो बेकार है, वो तो कभी हेल्प नहीं करते, so because I'm thinking in a negative state, so that's why my belief system also like that. But instead of that, if I can tell them very clearly, I'll tell you the example what I have actually experienced in my life. जब मेरी शादी हुई थी, when I got married, our routine was very very difficult. Like in my before marriage, we have brought up in a very disciplined life. My father was very strict. हम सुबह जल्दी उठते थे, शाम को रात को जल्दी सोते थे, 8 बजे हमारा डिनर हो जाता था. पर आफ्टर मैरिज हमारा डिनर टाइम था 10:30, 11 o'clock, 11:30. इट वाज टोटली अ डिफरेंट रूटीन. सो इनिशियली तो मैं बोल ही नहीं पाई, बिकॉज आई हैव दिस बिलीफ सिस्टम कि भाई मुझे तो घर को संभाल के रखना है, मुझे तो सबके साथ एडजस्ट करके चलना है, मुझे ही चेंज होना है घर के हिसाब से. एंड till 1 year I was actually struggling with this different routine, like late sona and all that. Then one sudden day I took a courage and said that nahi, mujhse nahi ho raha, and I told my in-laws that this kind of routine is very difficult for me. And they was so amazed कि 1 साल क्यों wait किया, पहले क्यों नहीं बोला. you know this exactly has happened, that we, because our thought is negative, so we are making our belief system negative way, and that's the reason we could not able to like we only think negatively, otherwise no one can hurt us, we ourselves hurting us, and that is really important. What do you think, Prachi? We no one can hurt us, right?
Right, Arpita. I think you have wonderfully mentioned everybody is wonderful. It's just that कि हम हमारे दिमाग में एक पिक्चर बना लेते हैं. Our brain likes the drama. हमें बहुत अच्छा लगता है. We sometimes we like to be into that super hero mode कि हमारे साथ बहुत victim means like we like to be into that victim mode कि हमारे साथ बहुत बुरा हो रहा है. Then we are becoming a that superhero in our story कि यार इतना सब हो रहा था but मैंने इसको बहुत अच्छी किया. बहुत सारे टाइम पर अर्पिता I feel that बहुत लड़कियां ये फील करती हैं और इन जनरल लाइक सो मेनी पीपल फील इन दैट वे कि यार आई एम मल्टीटास्किंग. मैं तो ना घर भी मैनेज कर लेती हूँ. आई कैन मैनेज द हाउस ऑल्सो. आई कैन मैनेज ऑल माई फ्रेंड्स ऑल्सो. सो बट उनको वो समझ में नहीं आ रहा होता है कि यू ऑल्सो हैव ए 24 hours. अगर आप सबको एंटरटेन करेंगे, नॉट एवरीबडी इज कप ऑफ योर टी, राइट? So you can't entertain everybody. Everybody can't be entertained by you. आपको एक time, एक system बनाना पड़ेगा. If you're not able to make that system, you won't be able to achieve into your highest potential. So of course you have wonderfully mentioned कि यार हम कई बारी बहुत negative overthinking कर लेते हैं. But to that problem, Arpita, what I learned recently, I have learned from one of my friend. So there is this concept of compartmentalizing. या so कभी कभी हमें होता है कि यार हम कैसे पूछें, या कभी कभी हमें होता है कि मेरा तो ये ऑफिस का काम है और मे बी सम गेस्ट केम टू आवर प्लेस, तो अभी हम इसको कैसे हैंडल करें. तो हमें ना वो होती भी नहीं, इवेंट होता भी नहीं है. हाउ यू वंडरफुली मेंशन कि कभी कभी तो इवेंट होते भी नहीं और हम इतना ज्यादा ओवर थिंक कर लेते हैं. तो हमें वो कंपार्टमेंटलाइज करना चाहिए अपने ब्रेन में कि यार इतने से इतने टाइम ना, 8 to 10 मैं अपना एक प्रायोरिटी वाला काम करूंगी. ये तो बात की बात है जो होने वाला है. सो इन दैट वे, और जब भी वो थॉट आ रहा है तो हमें उसको बोलना चाहिए यार 8 के बाद आना, अभी मेरे पास टाइम नहीं है, मैं आई एम बिजी विद माय ऑफिस वर्क. ठीक है, अगर घर का कोई थॉट आ रहा है तो यार वो बाद में आओ. मदर इन लॉ का थॉट आ रहा है वो बाद में आओ. अभी आई हैव सो मेनी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग्स टू डू. सो दिस इज हाउ वी कैन ट्रेन आवर ब्रेन टू स्टॉप ओवर थिंकिंग. So yeah, this is how I take this thing, Arpita. And also one more thing, I think it depends on the value system also of a particular person. अगर जरूरी नहीं कि हम यहाँ पे बड़ी बातें कर रहे हैं कि वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस डेलीगेट ये वो, बट इफ सम वुमेन feels that उसका लव लैंग्वेज है कि she wanted to feed everybody by her hand, अपने खुद का होममेड फूड बनाना है, she don't wanted to keep the staff, she don't wanted to make it outsource. So वहां पर भी it's okay. I think it's again depend on people to people value system. So I think उस केस में वो उसका value system है and she is doing her work out of love. So I think we should everybody should understand that here maybe that other thing will get neglected, and that is perfectly okay.
That's wonderful. That's beautiful. You have explained. And one thing more, what I feel, Prachi, this all thing, this overthinking, this procrastination, this everything can be handled in a more better way when we wake up early. This is something that I really experienced. Because nowadays I'm working from home, so obviously I'm doing some international projects. So I'm waking up. I'm sleeping by 2 o'clock someday. 2:30 also, but in the morning I could not able to wake up early, and then I feel very restless. And the day when I don't have any late night work, I was wake up early at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. My complete energy has been changed, and I was talking, my energy level, my focus, my concentration level was so good, and I planned in a better way. And I believe in a scientific way also, it is actually proved that there are 3 4 kind of state, like alpha state, beta state, theta state. So alpha and theta state is like early morning, when we have got lot of power to connect with divine energy. And that time when we are doing meditation, we are doing positive affirmation, we are doing visualization, it really help us to manifest the something. Like obviously we know the rule of manifestation, that is ABCD, that is ask, believe, and constant action and desired result. But this ask and believe, we always get confused, because we are asking universe but we are not believing it. Why? Because we always we have lot of constant thought, we that's stopping us. Like for in the morning, when we wanted to wake up, but alarm, snooze button has come, but again हम बोलते हैं चलो 5 मिनट और, 5 मिनट और, 5 मिनट और. But this changing of habit required, really required some help, really required the, tribe members help or some community help. Like I can remember when I really wanted to change my routine, because of 1 year I was in a different kind of routine. I was, I was really struggling. That time I have took a course of my mentor for 30 days morning bench classes, and my life become changed, my transformation, and of course the routine become changed. And that's the reason I have developed this habit of waking up early. So that's the reason, Prachi, we both have decided to start one morning class at 6 a.m., that is solitude morning class, where we can help others to wake up early, and also will share a lot of tools and technique, how to manifest the things, how to, attract something new, or how to, like do the positive affirmation meditation. So tell me something more about this solitude morning classes that you have planned, so that audience can also know, and they can also join our morning class itself.
Of course, Arpita. So I'm getting this very fun analogy now here. So now we both are working and now we are returned to the office, right? और हम देखते हैं कि यार बहुत traffic होता है. If we are starting our day, our work time is 9 to 6, और हम देखते हैं कि यार उस टाइम पे बहुत सारे vehicles एक टाइम पे रोड पर हैं. So what do you prefer? How do you go to office? I usually start my day very early, ताकि मेरे को ट्रैफिक ना मिले, राइट? सेम गोज विद आवर ब्रेन एनर्जी एंड वाइब्रेशंस आल्सो. हम अगर जल्दी उठ रहे हैं, सो ऑफ कोर्स मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल आर स्लीपिंग बाय दैट टाइम. और अगर हम जल्दी उठ रहे हैं, सो वी आर गेटिंग दैट काइंड ऑफ इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिक और दैट एनर्जी डायरेक्टली टू द डिवाइन. सो इट इज वेरी मच मींस लाइक साइंटिफिकली यू हैव ऑलरेडी वंडरफुली गिवन example about means like information about this alpha theta, where our brain is more receptive mode in the morning. Same goes with in the general language also. If I talk about it, सुबह आपको ट्रैफिक कम मिल रहा है. Not everybody is using their vehicles. आपको रोड एकदम खाली मिल रहा है. Not everybody is using their phone. तो आपको signals direct मिल रहे हैं. So you take it into that example. और अगर आप जल्दी अपना दिन start कर रहे हैं, so you have lot of time. अगर आप जल्दी ऑफिस में जाके बैठ रहे हैं, so you have lot of time. लोग तो अपना दिन 11 बजे ट्रैफिक के बाद में पहुंचेंगे. By the time you are done with half of your work, same goes with your morning routine also. अगर आप जल्दी अपना दिन स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं, यू आर गेटिंग सो मच ऑफ टाइम. आपको फ्रेश है, सुबह सुबह आपको कॉफी जल्दी मिलेगी ऑफिस में अगर आप जा रहे हो, है ना? यू विल गेट दैट क्लीनलीनेस. सेम गोज विथ योर मॉर्निंग रूटीन ऑल्सो. इफ यू आर गेटिंग अप अर्ली, you are able to spend time with yourself. You will be not into the hurry burry. You will have that hassle free day. And आप एक एक अपना टास्क कंप्लीट करने के बाद में you will start feeling win. आप you are already ahead with with the rest of the people. You are already accomplished so many things. So this is how we came with this program, because Arpita and me were having we were having a routine of the night owl, where we used to sleep very late due to our shifts and everything. Because of that, our health were also not doing well. तो इस पूरे सेवर्स में वी टॉक अबाउट ऑल दीज थिंग्स, जहाँ पर कि हम लोग आपको मेडिटेशन की भी बात बोलने वाले हैं. एंड देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ पावर इन अफर्मेशंस एंड दी विजुअलाइजेशन साइंस. तो ये भी हम लोग आपको बहुत अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन करने वाले हैं. ऑफ कोर्स इफ यू गेट अप अर्ली, अगर आप जल्दी उठ रहे हैं, तो इवन साइंटिस्ट ऑल्सो प्रूवन दैट जो भी इंसान जल्दी उठता है, सो उसका प्रोडक्टिविटी ज्यादा इम्प्रूव रहता है, उसका ब्रेन ज्यादा शार्प रहता है, उसकी ऑफ कोर्स जल्दी उठ के क्या करेंगे, हम एक्सरसाइज भी करेंगे. एंड द इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग इज, जब हम सारे लोग कलेक्टिवली विद द सेम इंटेंशन, इफ वी ऑल आर वर्किंग ऑन द सेम एनर्जी, है ना? प्रेयर्स नहीं होती है जैसे, अगर सारे लोग अगर किसी की हेल्थ के लिए अगर हम लोग यज्ञ करते हैं, हवन करते हैं, अगर सारे सब मिल के करते हैं, तो वो आपकी प्रेयर्स जल्दी लगती है. सेम गोज विद एनर्जी ऑल्सो, है ना? सो दिस इज हाउ वी हैव प्लान्ड अबाउट कि हम सारे मिलकर ऑल दीज रिचुअल्स वी विल बी डूइंग टुगेदर. एंड हम me and Arpita, we both will come into the sessions. It will be the live session. YouTube पे होंगे most probably. We sorry, I am not taken Arpita's confirmation on that yet, but mostly it will be on YouTube. और उसमें हम लोग को आपको hand holding भी देंगे, है ना? And there is a group of Arpita where I think she can talk more about it.
Yes, Prachi, is not about like what we have planned is not about that only information, because
Right.
information people are getting over the YouTube
Right.
itself. Most important thing is the hand holdingness, and that the I can give the example about my wisdom hub that I have recently
Hmm.
started, where I putting a lot of challenges and people are actually doing that very enthusiastically. You don't believe it, like people are submitting their challenges in a late night also, like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock also, because they have this commitment muscle they have developed and they have to complete that challenge, and that exactly is very important. And in our bonus session that we are giving the wisdom hub, where we'll not only putting the video, but also will come in the live Zoom live, where we can talk to the members that what problem they are facing to not complete their challenge. And challenging all challenges also very interesting challenges, like confident booster challenge,
Right.
money manifestation challenge, then a self-love challenge, then procrastination challenge, health challenges, then recently I did 10C challenges. Like every day I'm giving some word and doing some activity. And when everyone is doing this 21 days, 30 days challenge, then automatically they can build up their commitment muscle. Everyone has a lot of information. I think every mentor is talking about the affirmation, meditation, visualization, but still, how many people are actually can do able to do the visualization? How many people are able to do the positive affirmation? Even we have also done, we have spent lack of love money, but still it takes a lot of time to actually implement that, because we are hearing from mentor, but we could not able to implement that. We only could able to implement when I and Prachi and along with some more tribe member have started in the morning together. And that's the reason we thought that if we have done and we have got benefit, why not the other, why not we can help other people also. So that's the reason we have decided to start this class at 6 a.m. And don't worry, it will not be very costly, it will be very very nominal cost, which will be very affordable. It is not like you really feel that we are worth giving lot of value, because we are giving lot of bonuses also. So Prachi, tell them more about the bonuses that we are offering about this course.
Of course, Arpita. So you have wonderfully talked about this, community where you will be hand holding. So and there will be, accountability partner. तो हमारी tribe में कभी भी ऐसे नहीं हुआ है कि किसी के challenges पूरे नहीं हुए, because we really take care of everybody कि क्यों नहीं कर पा रहे हैं. And also there is one more analogy I wanted to use, Arpita. I know we are already sort of time, but see, अगर हम किसी कोई बच्चा है जो he is not performing well, बट अगर बहुत सारे लोग हैं साथ में और अगर कोई टीचर है जो एक बच्चे पर स्पेशल अटेंशन दे पा रही है और सारे बच्चे आउट परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं, तो ऑफ कोर्स पहली बात तो हम जो टीचर का जो सपोर्ट है, दैट इज स्पेशल अटेंशन टू दैट किड, वो तो उसको इम्प्रूव करेगा ही उसका सेल्फ स्टीम. बट अगर आप जो सारे लोग कर पा रहे हैं, इफ दैट पर्सन इज सीइंग एवरीबॉडी इज एबल टू डू दैट, सो इवन आई कैन ऑल्सो डू दैट, सो आपका ऑटोमेटिकली प्रोडक्टिविटी आपसे 15-20% बढ़ जाएगा. तो आप जैसे योर सराउंडिंग्स मैटर, इफ यू आर बीइंग विद द क्वालिटी पीपल, इफ यू आर बीइंग विद द पीपल हु आर ऑलरेडी अहेड इनटू देयर लाइफ, सो आई थिंक you can also be more into your personal, you can improve your self growth. And yep, so this is one thing. Second, most of the time we don't know how to use the meditation. हम meditation में बैठते हैं, हमें so many things comes into our mind कि यार मम्मी ने क्या बोला था कल, that friend told me this, वो मेरे बारे में, मेरा dress में भी was not looking good. So we have, it is very difficult to do the meditation alone. So we have this guided meditation track where we all will be sitting together, or maybe it will be a live also. We have thought about it, Arpita and I, that we will be doing this meditation live along with the track which you can use in the night also. Also, we are going to give two personalized session, clarity call we call it. So me and Arpita will, come in the Zoom, one-to-one Zoom, जहाँ पर कि आप बहुत सारी चीजें जो ग्रुप में नहीं कह पा रहे हैं, so वो personally आप बात करके हम लोग, we can have this customized. हो सकता है बहुत लोगों को visualization में problem है, some people has problem with the scripting or affirmations में problem है, वो emotions नहीं डाल पाते हैं. So all these problems will be taken care into their personal one-to-one, personalized one-to-one session. So there are many more things. We will be having this kind of session like Insta Live, YouTube Live. Also, we are planning for some more podcast. So many things. so where we can, address each and everybody's question in person. And we really feel that Arpita and I came from a very humble family. We both are self-made people, and we both have encountered so many challenges in our life, and we have overcome, not only overcome, and we are leading a very best of best life at both the side, personal level and the professional level. We are maintaining this harmony wonderfully, and we feel that if we both can do it, if our tribe can do it, definitely everybody can do it. And our vision is to, help everybody, and we really wanted to do this deep work. Over to you, Arpita. I think I have already taken a lot of
No,
time.
yeah, you very well said, and this is something that's really, I know what I feel, Prachi. अगर ये kind इसका ऐसा ऐसा help मुझे 6 साल 7 साल पहले मिल जाता, तो maybe I can whatever the mistake I did, I can easily, I can make it, because you're learning from other mistake is
Right.
also is wonderful thing. And obviously this way only you can raise your wisdom, because अपनी मिस्टेक से सीखना तो अलग बात है, दूसरों के मिस्टेक से सीख के करना is automatically very. So we can, in this session we can also tell you that not only that only morning affirmation or visualization, because we both are in corporate world. Obviously we handle a lot of politics, lot of pressure, lot of lot of different issue, leadership quality issue, lot of thing issue you have learned. Like when I have started my career, like as I told you, that I'm a telecaller receptionist. Of course, I never thought that someday I'll become a business head, but because I don't have that right mentor in the right time, that's why to become a business it takes 20 years. But if I would have got good mentor, right mentor, like initial stage when I was in a telecaller receptionist, then maybe my journey become in a 10 years itself I can become a business head. And that's the only reason, that is the only purpose, to help you all guys. And that's the only reason that we really want that whatever mistake we did, why not you can learn from our mistake, why not we can tell you a lot of tools and technique that what we have learned from our mentor. Like for example, healing, there are a lot of healing techniques like Ho'oponopo, EFT, Sedona method, many more methods, but we didn't know that. But now when you implementing those methods, we don't have any grudges for anyone. Neither Prachi nor I, we have really like overcome all those things. And that's the reason we feel very very bad, very sad that people who are holding a lot of grudges for many years, and they are they become victim of depression, or some kind of stress, or even recently my friend has gone through with the different kind of disease, like auditory hallucination and all that. Why this mental problem, mental illness has come? Because we are not healing ourselves. So in this program we are more focusing on the healing part also, as well as all the thing, all the tools, and as much as value we can give, we can give you. So if you really resonate us, if you really feel that yes, we are here to help you out, to then book the clarity call with us. I'll share you in the chat box our calendar. You can book the calendar so that we can discuss one to one that what help you need from us. And of course we can understand your need and we can cater accordingly. Even you can interact with us one to one session, you can also understand that we really capable to help you or not. And don't worry, it will not be high charge, it will be very very nominal charge. I'm sure anyone can afford that, right Prachi?
Yes, yes, Arpita. Thank you for sharing.
Yes. So I believe, Prachi, we have covered all the
Yep.
thing. Anything else you wanted to add on in this program, or anything that you want to add to people?
So one quick tip for doing this work-life harmony is set your morning right, so that your entire week will be right, your months will be right, your the upcoming time will be right. So it's better to start your day in a proper tone, and we are here to help you with your morning routine. We can have the customized routine also. So please to join our clarity call. Arpita will be sharing the link in the bio, and also please join us into our Instagram. Every day we come up with some interesting topics, and we do the Insta lives and everything. Maybe that can, we don't know who needs to hear that, but I think some people need some kind of support, and maybe that can help you.
Definitely. And I would like to conclude this session that it's not about only morning. It's not, don't think that it's about morning solitude only. Of course, morning 6 a.m. Why you have set this timing? Because everyone will be available. Even there are a lot of housewives who are saying that morning mein bachcho ko school le jana hai, but it's okay, you can put a bluetooth and at least you can listen that, at least you can you can understand the tools and technique, and in a daytime also we can help you. That doesn't matter that if you join us and you will not help you in that. Of course, this is not only the morning 1 hour session, this is about we will be support you like for lifelong, like even this session is not like only for 21 days. Of course, we'll give you the membership of our tribe for lifelong. So every, like, community is very important, plays very important role. And if you will join our community, our positive community, where already more than 100 people have already joined, if you join our community, then you can automatically, every time you face a lot of people who are always ready to pull you down. There are very few people who actually encourage you, already motivate you. There are a lot of time you wanted to do something in life, but because of this negative atmosphere, because of this negative toxic people, you could not able to raise your vibration or take a courageous step to do something. But when you are in a positive tribe, like the way we are improved ourselves because of our positive tribe, that can help you to make things. So this is the something that if you're really interested to be part of our positive tribe, then you can book the clarity call. I'll share you in the chat box itself the calendar. You can book it out. So we'll just conclude this session. Anything else you want to add, Prachi, or we can close this session?
We can close, Arpita. I think we have delivered everything which we thought for this live. Also, yeah, I think
So
we are good.
thank you so
Thanks so
much.
much,
Thank you
everybody.
so much, Prachi, for joining. It was lovely interacting with you, and the way we have really interacted, I'm sure many people have got the value. And if anyone feel connected with us, then please join our 6 a.m. class that will be starting most probably from 28th August next month. We are going to start because already few people have joined, and we are expecting maximum people to join. That's the reason we keep this batch on 20 August, 20 August, and in the morning 6 a.m. So if you're interested, you can book your calendar, and then we can interact one-to-one session. And more you ask question, more you get clarity. Because I always believe more and more you ask question, more you get clarity. Why should we join you? And that's the reason we are giving opportunity to ask as many question as you want. So when in one-on-one session, when you ask question, when you get clarity, and then definitely you can take a action that you wanted to join us or not. Thank you so much, Prachi. This was wonderful interacting with you.
Thanks, Arpita. Thank you so much for calling me.
Thank you. All the best. Bye. Take care.
Bye bye. Bye.